Good morning. Well, it's the first time in a very long time that it's just me here in the chateau. The chateau is completely empty, which is a weird feeling. The mason's not here, he's been here every day, so just me here today, but that's not going to stop progress. So I'd have liked to have kept the kitchen completely clear for us to be able to renovate it, but because we're concentrating on this roof work and the turret has so much copper in it, we're going to have to, for the meantime, transform the kitchen into a giant copper production machine thingy. So I'm going to bring everything in so the guy has got a load of space to work, he can get everything made in here in the dry. Okay, connect. Ah. Oh yeah. So that's two light switches in this one room which work perfectly, although something's happened by it needs 2 clicks off and 2 clicks on. I'm not going to worry about that too much because I've read the instructions many times in French and I've still no idea, but I'm sure there's a little trick to get it working like the other one. But anyway, lights. 10 times to enter the menu, and then 17 times to turn on and off. Okay. Number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ah! So the copper room is about together. We've got all the copper sheets there. There's obviously a significant amount more to come. We've got a rack there for stuff that's made can be put on there. We've got the bending machine in the middle. It's got to be in the middle because this little bit here creates like a roll on the end and you've got to slide that out that way. So we've got to basically have enough room where the door is. But yeah, the bending machine's there. We've got a little table here which can be used for all the soldering and kind of the mapping out of the pieces. And we've got lighting. What a room. And you know, obviously these walls are going to get whiter with time. The humidity within the walls means it takes ages for the lime to really dry out. So they're going to be a lot brighter. But you know, as soon as I got the lights in here and looked down that corridor, some of you may have seen Stephanie's video where we were trying to choose tiles and I just couldn't get my head around which one would fit. And as soon as the lights came on, I was like, Thomas, it's got to be Tomettes. Just the warmth in the walls and everything. Tomettes are these. They're like terracotta tiles. They're very classic, they're very traditional for like a chateau or kind of an old French house. They're made completely of terracotta. And the reason people used to use these is because these used to be laid straight on a dirt floor with a lime base so that the humidity in somewhere like a basement could seep through and get absorbed by the tiles, and it could release them, the same as how the walls work. But as soon as I saw the warmth in here with the stone, I was like, it's got to be a warm, natural product like this. Probably it'll change. So with that copper room set up, the plan for the rest of the week is to tackle all the little finishing bits on the turret. We've got a few bits to finish under the hangman and working out how we're going to support the guttering that goes on them. So there's bits of wood to add. Obviously I'm going to try to do as much as I can without having to be suspended. I'm going to wait till we're all back together before I even think about, you know, hooking on and getting properly on the roof. But there's a few bits that I can do that just progress us further, so when it comes to us getting on the roof, we're not, you know, faffing about with all them. There's still bits to do inside, like trim the OSB where the dormer's going to sit to the right size. All these bits of wood, now they're tied in, can all be trimmed back flush. And there's still bits of wood left up there to do, so we can then OSB that and get a couple of floors up there as working platforms as well. And then when Nick and Brian are back next week, we can then do the dangly attachy thingy and throw ourselves off of the top of the chateau 25 metres in the air to tackle them last little bits. So then we're just ready to put slates and copper up here. We've hopefully got a good team together. We've got someone specifically bending copper, that's their job. So when all the team's together, it should be a pretty slick operation, but there's a lot of logistics to work out how we're going to actually all get on the roof safely and easily and work our way up the turret. But yeah, that's a later problem, like next week. Anyway, see you tomorrow.